So we have breaking news in the world of women's college basketball. It is not due to any of these scores. It is due to UC Irvine and UC Davis mutually canceling their game on Saturday, February 18th. It was supposed to be at 3 Pacific, 5 Central. And it was due to UC Irvine not having enough healthy bodies. UC Irvine was playing through a ton of injuries this season. And then they suffered an injury on Wednesday night's game against UC Santa Barbara at home. So yesterday, after the training staff and the coaching staff got together and said, we are going to cancel as we're not going to have enough healthy bodies to play this game. And they put there. So that game, the game against UC Davis is canceled. And the game against Cal Poly at UC Irvine it was moved up to 4 p.m. Pacific on Monday, is now canceled as well. So, yeah. And then the next game is going to be against UC San Diego on the road on the 23rd, which is Thursday. And then they're playing next Saturday against Hawaii. Then they're going to play at home the 2nd, which is Thursday again, which is 2 Thursdays against Riverside. And then they're going to play their final game of the year on the 4th at CSU Bakersfield. But I kind of like the conference rules where, like, these schools like either do a postponement, and will never make it up, or just say it's postponed, and then they'll never make it up. Like, I've seen that where they say postponed, and they'll never make it up, but it doesn't count as like a fourth. It doesn't count as like a it counts as no contest in NCAA rules if it's a postponed and never scheduled, which is essentially cancel. But if it's essentially like a postponed, never scheduled, or a cancel, it doesn't count as a forfeit in NCAA rules. It is declared as a no contest if it is due to like injury, not having enough healthy bodies, like, because of conference rules, or just the team saying we don't have enough healthy bodies to play, we don't want to put our players at risk, is considered a cancel. Or if it's due to like weather delays in traveling, or like they don't want to put the teams at risk traveling this game, or if it's like an outside game and we can't maybe make it up, like say softball, and say we can't make it up, say it's like a Sunday game and we're saying, oh we can't make it up, because of weather, and there's canceled, like stuff like that, which makes sense. It's the only way. And then some conferences have it where it's a forfeit in conference play, regardless of the reason, but it's a no contest in overall record-wise, which is the forfeit in conference record. But it doesn't count as a game played in the NCAA system. It doesn't count as a game played, and as like a team overall record, it doesn't count as on their records, either team's records. But it becomes a forfeit in conference, which I don't like that. The only way I can see it being a forfeit, it should be a forfeit maybe, is if it's like the team decides to cancel on their own morale. Like if it's due to injury or due to weather, it should not be a forfeit. But if it's due to like other things, like I heard like Mexico State, like men's basketball canceled due to like some hazing or something like that, then something like that, then I could see them forfeiting their games. Teams could be a forfeit games like that, but because of injuries stuff, I've seen conferences do it. A couple, like Pac-12 did it a couple times in Arizona State. No way, no way whatsoever. It's not fair. So, and then some of these conferences do it where they try to make it up, postpone the game, and try to make it up at a different date. But some conferences just do a flat out cancel, which just in the year. Obviously, even if you try to postpone it, you're obviously not gonna make it up. You're gonna do a game. Maybe on the 28th you could do a game. On the 27th or 28th, which should be Monday or Tuesday, you could do a game. One of these teams could play. You could play against, say, UC Davis, or could play one of those two teams you could play against. But I mean, even whichever game's closer in travel distance, maybe you could play. Maybe UC Irvine could decide to play against, but honestly, this line there, it makes sense just to do a flat out cancel. And then they play UC Irvine, San Diego on the 23rd on ESPN Plus. They play Hawaii at home on the 25th on ESPN 3. Then they play UC Riverside on the 2nd of March on ESPN Plus. And then for the regular season finale, they travel on the road to CSU Bakersfield on the 4th. So, yeah. And we'll see you. So, and then they'll play their conference tournament, obviously. And obviously, Irvine is going to get get top seed in the Big West. I mean, I don't see no way losing. At least the second spot in the Big West Conference due to the forfeit, due to no contests, cancel games. But I can see them not losing the 2, but they might lose the 1 just because Long Beach State play more games. But yeah, so we'll see the 4. So if there's any more cancels or forfeits or games like that, I'll let you know. But yeah, women's basketball. So talk soon. Take care.